Right back at you. We're training shoulders and biceps. I'm training with my guy Michael from the UK. Obviously he's a super tall. 6'5"? 6'5", and I'm 5'10". So you'll see like how different heights can adjust the workout. We're gonna hit shoulders and biceps for you, and hope you enjoy it. Seated dumbbell shoulder press, and you always want to start lighter to warm everything up. And we're starting with the compound movement dumbbell press. You know, a lot of the times I'll start with raises, but today I'm switching up a little seated dumbbell shoulder press, starting super light and increasing weight each set. And notice me and him, we're not locking out our elbows completely. I'm going about 3/4 up, he's doing the same. Keep constant tension on that front delt and off your elbow joints. You never want to lock out totally. Never lock out on presses totally. It's going heavy fast. And yes, the proper way to set those down is to drop them. You never want to like set them on your lap and then down, mess up your shoulder. Just drop them, nice and easy.
I'm showing these Americans how it's done, you know.
This guy. So first exercise, you always want to do more sets. We're gonna end up doing like 6 or 7 sets on this. You don't have to do that many, but we're gonna do that much just to get warmed up and get blood in the shoulder capsule before we move on to like more isolation stuff. Or I think, I don't know. I'm kind of just going what he's doing. And then like I said, though, when you go heavier like this, you want to rest a little longer. Like 90 to 120 seconds. It's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Look, I got the flame, I got the heat, I got the wood. I got the tree, I got the truth, I got the wood. Look, I got the fam, I got my friends, I got my hood. Right beside me till the wheels fall off. I got my life back, working hard to fight back, pushing demons out of my scenery. I heard they fight back, but they don't like that.
Why do you keep the muscle on the tension?
Yeah, that's right.
Why do you like a full full extension like me. Once you get
So off my elbow joint. Yeah. But you gotta realize my first couple reps, I never go all the way up, like 3/4, and then towards the end, instead of like trying to do all that stuff to get it up, you just do partial to pump more blood in the muscle. That's what I've always done. So I wouldn't do like every single rep partial, but once I'm fatigued, bro, I just do short reps. Last set here, we're gonna do a drop set. So a drop set is when you perform the heaviest set, and then you lower the weight a little bit, do more reps. That's a single drop set. Double drop set would just be repeat that twice, and then triple, repeat that 3 times. Excuse me. But for example, we're gonna start with like 110s, and then you're gonna drop to what, like 70?
Yeah, 70.
70? So 110, 70s. Let's do double drop set. 110, 70s to 50s. So that's a double drop set.
I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking any bad bitches, jumping in the pool, and I ain't got on no bra. Hit her front or back, pulling on the tracks, and now she's screaming out no more. They like Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? Cocaine on the table, liquor on, don't give a damn. Don't choke up and this will go, we see just tryna get out.
The first drop of the double drop set. Yep. Good. Finishing with 50s. As many reps as possible. There you go. Oh, come on, you got more, you got more, you got more. I got you, I got you. Oh. So what we did, we pressed gets a little of your elbow, so I don't like to do 2 presses in a row, because then that's hitting your elbow, your joint twice. Okay. So let's do press, side raise, front raise, press, rear, something like that. Right. You know? Press, I only like to do like 1 or 2.
I do 2, I do 2 too.
2? Okay. Yeah. Let's do raise. Yeah, side raise, like dumbbell side raise. Okay, so we're moving on to dumbbell side raises. Obviously this targets the side head of your delt. The first exercise we did is dumbbell press. It targets your front delt. And it's more like a mass building movement. This is a mass building too, but you really want to isolate that side delt.
Oh yeah, I do.
You always try high volume?
Always.
So like how many sets
So
what do you do for a shoulder workout?
shoulder workout, I'll do probably 7 to 8.
7 to 8 exercises.
Exercises.
7 to 8 exercises. That just shows you how everyone doing. Usually I'll do like 5 to 6 max. Shoulders can take a beating though for sure. Is that 40? Yeah, 40. All right. So the way I do these is I act like I'm dragging my knuckles across the ground and you're like dragging it. I don't really raise it real high up. You just go like this. A lot of people say, well, don't you want your traps? Your traps are gonna get involved a little bit, like no matter what, but it's not a trap exercise, it's side delt exercise. So that's how I do it. The range of motion is a little shorter, but once you start doing your trap, then you go too high up. And obviously today, you know, I got my one-up pre-workout. I'm going a little heavier, swinging a little swing is okay as long as it's controlled. Just make sure the focus is on the muscle. So if you notice when I do these, whenever I start to fatigue, you just cut your range down, partials. So that's a way to push more blood into the muscle without sacrificing your form. Instead of going like all crazy with your form, you just cut that range down like this. Now I want to do every single rep like that, but once you fatigue, implement the partial reps, just shorter range, and it's really going to fatigue the muscle, really pump them out, really pump your shoulders out. Partial reps once you're fatigued. Okay, so last set here. We're gonna do another drop set. I'm gonna start with 60s. I'm gonna do a double drop set. Double drop set on this one. So start with 60, as many reps as I can. Lower it to 40 pounds, as many reps as I can. And then lower it to 20, as many reps as I can. So that's a double drop set. And a triple drop set, if you lower it again, it'd be a triple. But I'm just gonna do double. A double is good enough. So 60, 40, 20. exercise is gonna be cable front raise. This is gonna target your front delts. So we did shoulder press front delts, dumbbell side delts. We're gonna hit front delts again with cables. Cables gives a little different stimulus, feels a little different. It's obviously it's on a, a cable pulley system, so you get a more constant tension on the muscle. There's no point of rest. You gotta push yourself a little bit. And then on these, I'm shooting for a little higher reps, like 15 reps. Where press, we get a little heavier, less reps. On a movement like this, I'm really trying to push as much blood into the muscle, so I'm gonna do a little higher rep. And I'm going to about eye level. Any higher, gonna be bad for the joint. So on these, I'm going to about eye level. And then as you get heavier and fatigue, you cut your range down. Cut your range of motion down. And then notice on those two, I'm not really touching my thighs. I'm stopping just short, and then eye level to keep it a steady movement, a constant movement. So there's no moment of rest is the idea. And if you have to rest at the bottom a little bit, but I'm really just trying to pump out the reps, get blood in the muscle. There you go. Way taller too, so it's a little different. The biggest key, if you can find a good workout partner, wear the same shoes.
They're the fucking best, mate.
High top Converse.
High top Converses.
The best to work out in. But seriously, that's how I met him. He was wearing the same shoes.
Mine was made in England. He was made in China.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Made in China, he said. These shoes for real are good for legs though, right? Flat sole, good for legs. Good for anything. Yeah, good for squat. That's how I met him though. That's how I met him. He was wearing the Converse, yeah. He was wearing Converse, I was wearing Converse. I said, nice shoes, bro. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a rear delt. We're gonna do bent over raises. So this one you can do seated or standing. I was just telling him seated is a little easier to target your rear delt. And you can definitely go heavier seated. The biggest thing is just you want to have your arms slightly bent throughout the entire time. So notice my elbows, they're not really moving, the angle's not moving. They're slightly bent, and I'm just using my rear delts to move the weight. This is a kind of tricky movement to get down. So I'm sticking my feet out far, my knees out far, and put my dumbbells directly below me. And then notice my range of motion there is short. Really trying to target your rear delt so the range of motion doesn't need to be big. And I'm going as heavy as possible, but I'm not. Rear delts are small muscles. You don't need to really go that heavy. But always push yourself. And always drink water too. I'm gonna say this in every YouTube video. I see all these people, they work out, they're not hydrated. They don't drink anything while they work out. I got my gallon, I got my branched chain amino acids, I got my electrolyte, Powerade Zero sometimes I drink. Always stay hydrated during your workout. And then two, on the lateral raises, on these I'm wearing my wrist straps. This just helps you grip the dumbbell. So I'm not, a strong man, I'm not a power lifter. I'm not training to get a stronger grip, I'm training to get bigger muscles. To pump as much blood into the muscle as possible and not get a stronger grip. So this helps you grip the dumbbell. You can do more weight, do more reps without sacrificing the grip. That's a little tricks of the trade. Okay, so we did 40, 50. I'm gonna go up again, 60.
The conqueror, no, I'm Alexander, he's no Alexander. I'm the best ever, there's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey, there's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw, there's no one that can match me.
Next thing we're moving on is the plate-loaded military press. And this is a sick gym, so this is an awesome equipment. But your gym, you can do Smith machine, you can do barbell, you can do dumbbell. This is our second press of the day though. Plate-loaded military press. So notice on those I'm going down to like my ear level, and then I'm pushing back up about 3/4. So on presses, I'm never locking my arms all the way out. I'm going about 3/4. But you do want to go down to your ears or a little lower. I see some people that don't go that far. Two mistakes. Some people don't go down far enough, and then some people go down way too far. Let's see how he does it. Let's critique his form. Now he's got way longer limbs, obviously. Yeah, so it's going down to ear level. Different. Same idea. Skin a bit stretched down. All right here. There you go. If your gym has plate load equipment, I love plate loading because it mimics free weight, but you don't have to stabilize it like a free weight. So you can really concentrate on just using the muscle and pumping blood instead of stabilizing the bar and all that. So I love plate loading stuff. And if your gym has access to it, use it. Nah. This guy's killing me, so I need a little pick-me-up. BCAAs during my workout, electrolytes, aminos, help me keep going. Got the pineapple flavor. And I'll have Ron put my code right here. Save some money on your supplements. Supplements, a lot of people say, oh, do I have to take supplements on your plan? No, you don't have to, but they do help. It's not just some gimmick. They'll give you that extra 5–10% push. So if you have the option, you got the funds, yes, add supplements, they definitely will speed up the progress. And like I said, pineapple. Pineapple is the shit. Pineapple and candy watermelon BCAAs. So this is a really cool variation of shrugs. It's just behind the back. Remember, your shrug or your traps are technically part of your back, not your front. So yes, you should do shrugs from the front, dumbbells and bar from the front. But when you do the shrugs, always switch it up and do behind the back. You can do behind the back Smith machine, behind the back barbell, or if you have a, here, show the machine real quick. It's like a flat bench press machine, plate loaded. So if you have this machine, you can stand like that. Hitting your traps from the back, because remember your traps are technically part of your back. So when you hit them, you really want to focus on squeezing from the back. That's a killer superset. So you do behind the back and then you switch it up and do more traditional from the front. Those feel really good. Yep. So notice how it's really trying to show it as high as possible. He's not just bouncing up and down, it's really pausing. That's perfect. That's perfect for me. There we go. Same thing here, it's not bouncing. I'm 29, but lifting for 13 years.
I'm 28. I've been lifting since the age of 22.
Oh, it's only 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. It still doesn't come overnight. So you've been lifting for
This is 6 years consistently.
consistent. So how many days a week? Like 5?
5 to 6 days.
5 to 6 days a week for 6 years.
6 years, consistent.
Yeah. So you don't gain this type of size like right away. 6 years. How many training sessions? That's like thousands.
Thousands.
Okay, moving on to biceps now. So we crushed, annihilated shoulders. Now moving on to biceps, and we're kind of like switching off each other, picking exercise. Starting with barbell curls. I usually don't do barbell curls. They're kind of hard on my wrists, hard on my forearms, but it's always good to switch it up. So we're gonna start biceps with barbell curls, and today I'm teaming up shoulders and biceps. You know, I'll switch it up all the time. Sometimes I'll do 1 body part per day. Today I'm doing 2, this week I've done 2. So we're starting biceps, barbell curls. my last set there, barbell curls, going a little heavier, going like a controlled swing is okay. But if you're a beginner and watching this, keep your form tight, lighten the weight a little bit. I'm swinging a little too much there, but when you go heavier, a little controlled swing is okay, as long as you still feel it in the bicep. Second bicep exercise is going to be dumbbell hammer curls. It's going to work your forearms and your brachialis muscle. We're going to do 3 sets here, then 3 sets cable. Ah, that's way too light. Way too light, bro. So hammer curls, there's 2 ways of doing them. You can go straight up like this or across the body. I was going more slightly across the body. Let's see how he does it. So he's going more straight up. And both are good, just different ways of doing it. There you go. Practice safe sets, kids. Safe sets. Wipe down the equipment. Okay, so we're finishing with plate-loaded preacher curls. Plate-loaded machine preacher curls. And this is a little more isolation exercise. You can also do dumbbell preacher curls. You can do a pin-loaded machine preacher curl. This one, as you can see, is a plate-loaded one. I'm focusing on is a good stretch. Bring my curl up. Straight and not curled. Not focusing on. like on that one, like on all the exercises, when I fatigue, I cut my range down. That one I got fatigued pretty quickly because I'm toast right now. Come on.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, shoulders and biceps. I'll put, you got IG, right? You want me to link it? Is that cool? Yeah. So I'll link his IG, go follow him. I'll put it in the description. Shoulders and biceps, try it out. Actually, don't try out that at home. That's like a 2-hour workout, we killed it. But comment, like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.